Hey everyone, this is Frank Rich from Star Wars Autograph Collection. A rare video that's not directly about autograph collecting tonight. Not directly anyway, but I want to talk about the Hasbro Black Series 6-inch line, and specifically the Walgreens Boba Fett prototype armor edition. So I know a lot of people getting these signed, the Black Series, because you know, the case, the box that they come in just really, you know, they have a lot of great space to sign on. I've helped several people get these pieces signed, so I know it's becoming very very popular. I don't collect signed figures. Actually, I haven't collected figures since 1983. But of course I didn't call it collecting back then. I called it toys and playing with the toys. I never collected, but I do still have. Thankfully, my mother saved all my old Kenner original figures, so I still have all those. But I've collected other things besides autographs from Star Wars, but not figures until Black Series came out. I saw it as soon as I saw it. I knew this was something I was going to want. I really just like that they're, you know, everything about them. So they're something I knew I was going to get. And so this when the Walgreens exclusive was announced, you know, this was one I definitely wanted to get, even though it's not that different from the, you know, the other Boba Fett that's released. The only thing that's different is the paint. I don't care. I'm still, you know, I still want it. I've done over the last week or so. I've done a lot of going to stores, trying to track down Boba Fett. Ironic since he's a bounty hunter, I guess. But so I was looking for him. I learned a few things along the way that I wanted to share with you to make finding Boba Fett maybe easier, or at least less of a disappointment if you don't find him right away. So I think it was late in the summer, or sometime over the summer, he showed up on their website that this was an option. You couldn't order him though. It was locked, but he was there. And then one day, my friend Mike Martinez, he sent me a message. The site's open. You can order Boba Fett. So I did order. I think I ordered 2, which haven't arrived yet. I don't know if anybody's received those yet. And that was only open for a couple days, and then it was closed again. So I don't know if they ran, you know, sold out or whatever it was, but it didn't last very long. And then the site was quiet again. And then not that long ago, the Find a Store option opened up. So you could put in, it was after people started to have success. I had already heard that people in Florida and Denver and other places were finding the figure. But then it showed that on the website you could put in your zip code and it will give you the stores around you and tell you if it's in stock, to contact the store, not available, or out of stock. So there's 4 messages you can receive from the Find a Store option. And if you're like me, hi Bella. My dog's want some attention again, as she always does, because she's a good dog. If you're like me, you see online right now, a lot of people saying that Find a Store option doesn't work. And I like George from the Collector's Cantina. He says, like Obi-Wan, it works from a certain point of view, and it does work, and we'll tell you why. So I found out if you go to the Walgreens page, and if you do a Google search now for the Walgreens Boba Fett, you're gonna come up to like a page not found, or I had been. A lot of people have been getting that page not found. But if you go into the search box, I think it's in like the top right-hand page part of the page, and do a search in Walgreens for Boba Fett, it'll come up. So you have to search him in the store. Google search might not get him for you. Walgreens. I've had that problem a few times the last couple of days. So you can't order them, but if you use the Find a Store, if you go to the shipping page, there's a tab for shipping. You'll find an item code number, which is 352867. And there it is attached, you know, the website connected to Boba Fett. What I've learned is, at one store in particular, when I gave him that number, he's looking on the shelf and he's looking at everything. I said, "That's not. It's for Boba Fett. I would recognize it if it was there." And he showed me that that code does not apply just to Boba Fett. It says Star Wars Black Series figure 6-inch assorted. So as many of you know, Walgreens is, in addition to this exclusive, they're selling Luke, Return of the Jedi Luke, Return of the Jedi Darth Vader, a Sand Trooper with the black, was pauldron, I'm not sure what that's called, and Chewbacca. So that code means if you see a store has it in stock, it means they have Star Wars assorted Black Series 6-inch figures. It is not specific to Boba Fett. All right, so that's why the Find a Store feature is, it's been for the last, especially the last 2 days, like 80-90% correct from what I've seen. When the store has it in stock, I've gone, they've had a Black Series figure, or two. Massachusetts, my part of Massachusetts, which is Eastern Mass, 10 miles west of Boston and Waltham. So I've been hitting stores in Newton, and I hit stores in Everett and Chelsea last night. So I'm pretty much in the Boston area, within 10 miles of Boston. Stores are getting 2 figures, and that's it. I went to one store in Newton, and I spent a lot of time working on this with one of the clerks. And just as a hint, because you're going to want to talk, don't go in the store if you don't see anything, don't just leave. Talk to somebody, because you never know. They might have one behind the shelf. A lot of people have been finding that they keep them kind of hidden because they don't want people to take them all. So ask, ask, it won't hurt. Someone will look at you like, what are you talking about? Or they'll say, you're the 10th person today who's asked me about this. But ask. But you look for the people that have this handheld stock gun thing, little handheld computer with a handle. If you see a clerk holding that, you can give them that number 352-867, and they'll be at least tell you. Like this guy did in Newton, he said, you know what, we got 2 in on September 12th, and they're gone. So that then especially around here, it's only 2. So that store, the first store I went to, they had 2, they were gone. And then I went to another store and I found 2 figures, and they were Luke and Vader. All right, these were the only 2 there, and I bought them both. So in other stores where I've seen them, there were 2 other stores where I found 1 figure each. I think there was a Vader. And then using this, Find a Store feature, and you can search when you do Find a Store. There's an option you can click that says only show responses in stock. So, do that. Make it easy for yourself. In stock means either they have a Black Series figure, or it's on its way to the store, which can take like 5 days. So, again, ask, because some people are seeing in stock, but it's just not at the store yet. As soon as it leaves wherever their warehouse is, where they're stored, before as it leaves there, it shows in stock at the store it's going to. So just to know that. So last night I went to 3 stores. 1 in Chelsea, 1 in Chelsea, Mass, 1 in Medford, Massachusetts, and 1 in Everett, Massachusetts. I went to go visit a friend, and they have a Walgreens right down the street from them, and there he was. So he was the only figure in the store. He was in the toy aisle, and I saw him, and I was just when you search, it's anything with with autographs and anything else. When you finally get what you're looking for, it's a relief, and you're satisfied. So it was cool. I found him, and very happy about that. Look in the toy aisle. The ones I've found for the most part have been in the toy aisle with everything else. There is a unit tag there, and it says look for it. It says, it's one of the only things in the toy aisle that's $19.99 in Walgreens, for one. And it's a Star Wars Black Series figure. It says FIG, 6-inch assorted. So that's where they would be. One of the stores told me that the store that it was on its way just hadn't arrived yet, so they were going to be building an end cap display. So it's just like a kind of a special shelf at the end of an aisle where they would be going. And actually, I saw in one store last night they had end caps for Game of Thrones figures. I think Spider-Man and maybe Assassin's Creed. So they already decided to put these end caps up. So maybe you'll find one just for Star Wars figures pretty soon, which would be cool. I actually saw one of the store that said it was in stock. I went to the toy aisle. There was nothing, but then I found Vader on the end cap with Spider-Man. So it was out of place, but it was there. So you have to look at it when you do the find a store feature. Think about it like you're going to the theater and hoping to catch somebody after the show and get their autograph. Maybe you'll get it, maybe you won't, right? It's the thrill of trying and the prospect of getting a cool autograph or through the mail. Maybe you'll get the autographs back, maybe you'll get a RTS, you don't know. It's the same kind of thing. But the one thing is, if you're looking for these figures anyway, if you're collecting them anyway, odds are you see in stock, you're gonna find one. I've only seen, other than Boba Fett, I've only seen Luke and Vader. I've seen many more Vaders. Actually, there's a store right less than a mile from me right now, and it showed Tuesday morning it showed in stock, and I went over there and they had 2 Vaders. The other store where I got mine, it was 1 Luke and 1 Vader. So you don't know what the store's going to get. And I haven't seen Chewbacca or the Sand Trooper yet. And I think I've been to, I don't know if I already said this, I've been to about 8 or 9 stores so far. So I just wanted to kind of share, I've learned a lot in the last few days going to these different stores. I thought I'd just try to help out and pass this information along. If you're looking for it, just keep trying. Use that find a store feature, and trust in the force, and maybe you'll find one too. All right, if you have any questions, contact me through Facebook or through the website, and good luck. May the force be with you.